I gotta get him. Look at his ass. Say hello. Say hello. Yeah, we balled out your shit. We walked in the store, he didn't think we was gonna buy nothing. We balled out his shit. We Gucci down, we Louis Vuitton down, we everything, nigga. Bought out.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Wake Up Report. And I would like to introduce you to the definition of what I call a neo-slave. That is someone whose body is physically free, but their mind is still in shackles. This is also, as far as I'm concerned, my definition of what a real coon is. This is somebody who just clowned in front of a bunch of white folks and actually made them all the more richer for it. Now, Tory Lanez, as to when I first read the story, I was like, who? But some rap dude, I guess. But Tory Lanez went into a high-end Canadian luxury store and was pissed off at the fact that when they saw him come in, they didn't pay him any mind because they thought he was a window shopper. Common sense would tell you, Mr. Lane, when you walk into a high-end store where everybody's dressed to the nines and you walk in looking like a street thug, of course they're going to look at you like you don't belong there. But anyway, that's the nigga mentality for you. He was pissed off. So what does this idiot do? Instead of walking out of the store, taking his money elsewhere, where somebody who respects and appreciates him and maybe knows who he is, will treat him a little bit better, this moron drops $35,000 in a store where he feels he's being discriminated against just to teach them a lesson. This is the equivalent of, let's say, the KKK opened up a store and they're selling ropes, nooses, gasoline, crosses with directions on where to go, where you can hang, lynch, and burn a nigga to your heart's content. And I walk up to the KKK store and I ask a KKK man, could you give a nigga a job? Let's just say, for example, and we know it's not true, but hypothetically, this store was selling high-end merchandise in order to raise enough money to construct some kind of chemical bomb that they could drop on black people and just eradicate black people off the face of the earth. This moron just contributed to that fund. You gave, this is according to you, some people who don't like you, who hate you, who don't want you in their store, who want nothing to do with you. You just gave them $35,000 and you walk out like you're so proud. We Gucci down, we Fendi down, we down, we down. Brother, you more down than you know. Your mind is more down than it could possibly know. Let me ask you something. If you were walking by a library and they told you you couldn't come in and read the books, would you walk into a library and check out a bunch of books? We down. We got books on African history. We down. We got books on Black American history. We down. Now, when I found out about this story, one of the things that came to my mind was, I believe it was World War I. When the United States was at war with Japan, we were also doing business with Japan. We were selling, I might be wrong, but I know it was metal, but I think it was old battleships and old things that, the U.S. did not want. We were selling metal to the Japanese during a time of war, only to find out that the Japanese were taking the metal that the United States was selling them. They were melting it down, turning it into bullets to fire back at the United States. And this is the equivalent of what this idiot has done. According to you, these people are so racist and so discriminatory, yet you give them $35,000 to help fund their racism and their discrimination. This is why black people cannot and will not possibly get ahead as a group of people, and this is absolutely why black men are a worldwide joke. Now, some people on Twitter called him out for his questionable purchasing logic. And he took the video down that he posted, because he posted a video of himself supposedly berating the one of the store employees who he accused of discrimination. And then he pulled it down, which, again, if you're going to put stuff up on Twitter, just leave it up, because once you put it up, it is in the internet and is going to stay there forever. Somebody is going to find it. They're going to find your tweets. They're going to retweet those. They're going to repost the video. So, of course, I found the video, and of course, I found the tweets. But what I found interesting was a screen grab out of the video, where it says $35,000 in Holt Renfrew, because this nigga tried to play me like I was broke. Now, if you see the gentleman that I guess played him, yeah, boy, that looks like a nigga right there, all suited up, tied up, looking real nice. See, again, Bill Maher isn't the problem. These type of dumb niggas, the ones that Ice Cube don't want to say nothing about, these are the ones that are the problem. Like I said before, and I will say it again and I will keep saying it, niggas have that word absolutely hardwired into their DNA. They cannot stop saying it to save their lives. So Michael Eric Dyson, I wish you would say something about that. Simone Sanders, I wish you would say something about that. No, I take that back about Simone Sanders. Simone Sanders, just shut up. Al Sharpton, I wish you would say something about that. All of the news media and everybody that jumped on Bill Maher, I wish you would say something about black people calling themselves niggers. Why don't you address the double standard that you like to promote in the media, as opposed to attacking the real problem, which is this mental sickness that black people have around the word nigger? Now, of course, we could go on and on about what he could have done with $35,000. Started a business, started a clothing store. You could sell your own clothes so people like you could have somewhere to shop. You could have put some kids through college with the $35,000. You could have bought a home with the $35,000. You could have done so much to help benefit black people with that $35,000. As a matter of fact, you could have set something up to say, listen, discrimination is a horrible thing and I was discriminated against. Therefore, I'm going to take the $35,000 that I was going to spend in that store, and this is what I'm going to do with it. And this is going to be my testament to fighting racism and bigotry and promoting a better world. You could have done so much more. But we're talking about a neo-slave. And neo-slaves, with their free physical bodies, but their shackled up minds, don't know the concept of what it's like to really be free. What they want is they want to spend their money where they're not wanted. They want to spend their money where people hate them just to prove that they can. So my advice to all of you white businesses out there who want to make a quick buck off of black stupidity and off of these neo-slaves, get the highest priced merchandise that you can find, set them price tags as high as you possibly can, and then tell black people that they're not wanted in your stores. They will beat the doors down to get into your stores just to prove to you that they can shop in those stores. They will clean those stores out, and they will make you so rich you will be able to make all of the nigger eradicating bombs that you possibly can make. Neo-slaves, the black man's worst enemy and the white man's most precious commodity. This is KTM and the Wake Up Report saying, think a little bit. It will do wonders for you.